artists, so today we are gonna learn how to make origami fish. Now, origami paper is what you'll need, and you'll need to make sure your paper is basically just a perfect square. Origami paper is typically one color on one side and white on the back, but yours doesn't even have to be origami paper. You can make it even out of regular paper and just cut it into a square. To start our fish, we are first going to fold our paper. If you're using colored paper, make sure it's color side up. This edge of your paper, fold it all the way up. The other side of your paper, make sure this line is lined up with the other paper. Fold it down and fold your crease. Remember, a nice, tight, smooth, flat crease is great. Open it up. You are going to flip over your paper. Take your paper and put it into a diamond so you have one corner pointing towards your belly button and another corner pointing away from you. You are going to fold your paper in half then to make a triangle. Open it up, turn it so one of the other corners is pointing towards your belly button and the other away from you. Fold again to make your triangle. Now artists, remember, if you need to pause the video, replay anything, that is absolutely okay. You're gonna open up your paper. I have my color side now up. And you'll notice that if you have your paper like a square like me, you have a triangle here and a triangle here, and then two triangles here with a line in the middle, that's your fold. You can now take your paper and you can fold where these two folds are here. You're gonna squish those in and you're gonna bring your paper together to make a triangle. I'll show you that again. You have your square, one triangle facing you, another whole triangle facing away from you, and the two triangles with the folds on either side. Those are going to be able to fold in. You can take both your whole triangles and smush them together and flatten them down on your table. So now I have the head of my fish, and now I need to make the fins in the back. So you'll notice that I can open up these sides. So I still have something touching the table and a flap like a penguin flipper lifting up. I'm going to take one of those flaps to start. I have one on either side. I'm going to take one side to start and then I'm going to fold it so this is a slight diagonal line. We usually tend to line up our lines like the middle line, but instead of lining this up with the middle line here, we're going to bring it a little over. A diagonal is an angled line. It is not going up and down. It is not horizontal or vertical. And now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to fold it so this line lines up with the fold I made just a little bit ago. Fold that down and fold that down carefully. Make sure when you fold it that you're not bending the other fin. Folding it so it fits. You don't have to force it. Down nicely. I'll show you those one more time. Take one of your penguin flippers at a diagonal line, fold it down. This one's going to fold right onto that line. Fold that down. Now if I flipped it over, I now have my fish. The fin's in the back, the top fin, the bottom fin, and its face pointing outwards. If you have a glue stick and you would like to, you could glue down your folds so they don't pop up. Now artists, I can make more fish. I can make a whole family or school of fish. Some fish like to be in groups. I could draw on my fish. And even if I wanted to, I could even glue on things like googly eyes and such, completely up to you. If you make yourself an origami fish, feel free to send it my way. I would love to see pictures of your origami fish, and if you're okay with that, I'd love to share it in the Schoology. You could glue these onto a piece of paper and draw where your fish lives, underwater or fishbowl, completely up to you. But either way, I would love to see.